What is motion? Well, motion is actually a state of a body during which a body changes its surrounding with respect to their environment. Okay, now let me explain this description through a simple and easy example. For example, there is an aeroplane in the atmosphere. We can see that the aeroplane has looked like that moving slightly, but after some time and another aeroplane come close to it and cross it, but just after a few seconds the second aeroplane is not looking around the aeroplane, so it means this aeroplane is changing their surrounding continuously, and this changing of surrounding is known as motion in the language of physics. So from this example, we can define the term motion easily, like the state during which a body changes their surrounding with respect to their environment is known as motion. Now let me ask you a bonus question. Is it possible that a body in state of rest as well as in motion at the same time? Your answer will always yes. But how is it possible? Okay, let me clear you or let me explain this concept through a simple example. For example, some passengers are going in a car and some are waiting for a car on the side of the road. Now, here the passengers in the car and the people who are waiting for the car are in state of motion to each other. I mean, the passengers are in state of motion for the outside people, and the outside people are in state of motion for the passenger, because when the car moving away from the people, the car changing their position or surrounding according to outside environment, so they are in state of motion for the outside people. However, for the passenger, the outer environment looks like that change their surrounding. Even the plants are also in state of motion for the passenger in the car. So I hope you will not face any problem in the terminology of motion. Well, motion is very broad term and it have many types, but today I am about to discuss two main types of motion, like periodic motion and non-periodic motion. Now firstly, periodic motion. Periodic motion are the type of motion in which a body repeats that motion again and again, like motion of simple pendulum. Simple pendulum are move back and forth and continuously repeat this motion. And second example of periodic motion is Earth revolving around the Sun. Earth continuously revolving around the Sun and repeat this motion again and again. So from this example, we can define periodic motion like periodic motion is the type of motion which repeat again and again after a certain interval of time is known as periodic motion. Now secondly, non-periodic motion. Non-periodic motion is the type of motion in which a body does not repeat that motion, like walking, throwing of ball, and motion of car. So we can define non-periodic motion. Non-periodic motion is the type of motion which does not repeat after a certain interval of time, as known as non-periodic motion. So this was all about the motion, and I hope you have learned from this.